last instructional we talked all about boxing and just very, very basics, okay? Today I want to talk about how footwork is different for MMA, how it affects kicking, how it affects takedowns, and then just the very, very basics of our takedown, okay? If I were fighting, okay, and I were boxing, I would have my shoulder turned, okay? My feet would be staggered, okay? My right foot is dramatically further behind my left, okay? And I'd be more like here, okay? If I were wrestling, I would be more even, you know, here. So if I were going against Tony, you can see how much a difference there is. If we were boxing, I'd be here, behind my shoulder, staggered stance, okay? If we were wrestling, we'd be more like this, okay? And the reason for this is that we don't want to expose our leg too much. If I'm like this, I'm giving him a takedown because I'm exposing my front leg so much. So in wrestling, you want to be more neutral, and so you're not going to give away something so easily. The other thing, big thing, the difference from boxing to MMA, if my leg's out like this, and Tony decides he wants to kick me in the leg, he's going to eat up that leg all day long. Okay, so rather than having my foot way out there, I'm going to end up somewhere in the middle. Okay, so I'm not quite here for boxing. I'm not here for wrestling. I'm somewhere a little bit more in the middle. Okay, I'm middle ground, and that's really going to vary based on what kind of opponent you're going against. If you're going against a wrestler, then you're going to want to have your stance a little bit more square, because you're going to have that wrestling advantage where he can't take you down. If you're against a boxer, again, it's going to change. Against a kickboxer, again, it's going to change. So you really need to kind of evaluate what you're trying to do, what they're trying to do, and then you find where your stance is going to be. Okay? Now, the very basics of a takedown, okay, are, you always talk about, if I'm here, I'm going to change levels, okay? And when I do this, I'm dropping my butt, okay? I'm not falling here, okay? My shoulders stay, my shoulder never goes past my front knee, okay? I just change levels and I drop, okay? After I've dropped, I drive off my back leg and my front leg touches the ground. I step up and I turn, okay? Whenever I shoot, I always want to turn the corner. It's very important, especially in MMA, because if I just try driving forward, I'm going to risk getting caught in a guillotine. I'm going to eventually run into the cage. I need to turn the corner, okay? So if I'm shooting on Tony, we're here. Okay? I'm going to change levels, push off my back leg, okay? Keeping my back straight, okay? I'm not bending over here, staying here. Coming in, okay? Step up. And now when I turn the corner, I mean that I want to drive Tony not straight backwards, but off to my left a little bit, okay? One of my wrestling coaches tells me to look across his back, okay? Wherever I want him to go, that's where I'm going to look. So rather than just looking ahead and leaving my head out here where I can get guillotined or all this other bad stuff, I'm going to look towards that wall, okay? So I'm going to come here and I'm going to look across, okay? Now, it's important that this arm picks up this leg, and as I drive across this leg, this arm is going to interfere with his leg. If I don't interfere with this leg, Tony's just going to pop pretty effortlessly, and we're going to move all the way around, and it doesn't end that well, okay? If I interfere with his leg, as he tries to hop, I interfere with him, and I take him down. So here, I'm down, I push off, my back is straight, I'm up, I turn the corner, and I finish. Okay? When we're talking about for a fight situation, one of my favorite ways to set up a takedown is my hook. Okay? I'm going to bait him a little bit. I'm going to make a heavy hook look the exact same way as a slap hook. So, to begin with, I'm going to come up, I'm really going to load up my hook, and I'm going to bury it. I want him to see it coming. I want him to anticipate it. Okay? Generally, he's going to see it coming, he's going to cover up, it's going to be fine. Okay? What's going to happen, though, is I'm going to load it up the exact same way. When he goes to cover up, I'm going to take his hand and I'm going to almost like slap across his face. Drag his arms across, obstruct his vision. Okay? That's going to give me the time to change levels, come in, step in, change the turn the corner, take him down. Okay? This works beautifully because he has to guess perfect every single time. If I come with a heavy hook and he anticipates a takedown, I knock him out. I hit him with a hard hook. If I throw a slap hook and he anticipates a takedown, then, you know what, I get sprawled on a little bit. It's not the best, okay? But it's never ever going to go super bad for me. It's only going to be super bad for him. It's almost like a free shot for me. So I'll come out, I'm here, boom, hard hook. Again, here, hard hook. Here, slap hook, shoot, look across his back, turn the corner, and finish. Okay? A really, really good drill that you can do for this, for just drilling on your own, if this is what you want to do. Come here, slap, change, in, step, turn. So if I start looking at 12 o'clock, I'm going to finish at 9 o'clock. Okay? Down, step, turn. Takedown 101 for MMA.
Alright, it's going.
Alright, so which way do we want to do?
We'll do a couple different angles just so that one's going to look best. Okay, so just make sure you breathe out.
Tony, be believable as a human.
Yeah, be believable as a person. Come on.
Alright,
It's like I'm very aware.
Hey, Tony, wait, Tony, you're blinding the camera with your beauty.
sorry, I apologize.
I'm very aware I'm watching the play.
Oh. Okay, do that.
I'm good, I'm good.
What's that angle? On this way a little bit.
He wants your lunch money.
What?
He wants your lunch money. Tornado!
I'm really dizzy now. Oh, puke.